Good morning and Roll Tribe. I'm ICC Sports Information Director and Director of Media Relations, Adam Gore, and welcome to this Tuesday, July the 23rd edition of the ICC Hour here on Supertalk 101.9 FM. On last week's show, we talked with Taylor Kelly and Jordan Smith about their roles as recruiters here at ICC. We also caught up with Jake Hartfield to find out more about his role as the college coordinator of student activities. And we also learned more about ICC's partnership with Toyota Mississippi and a lot more last week. Now, in case you missed last week's show, you can go back and watch it and other shows by visiting the on-demand section of letsgoicctv.com. That's letsgoicctv.com. You'll see the ICC Hour archive section. Just click that link and you'll see the playlist in the upper right-hand corner. You can select the episodes that you'd like to watch or go back and check out what week it is to be able to go back and watch those. Or you can simply search the ICC Hour. That's the ICC Hour on YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe to the Itawamba CC channel while you're there. Now, on today's show, we'll sit down with the director of Tupelo Campus and Advising, Mandy Miller, to talk about some of the upcoming registration opportunities. And then we'll chat with recruitment coordinator and advisor Emily Tucker about some of the scholarship opportunities that are still available here at ICC, and that's including the brand new Mississippi Works CTE scholarship program. Then we'll wrap up the hour with a sit-down conversation with our first ever volleyball coach, Priscilla Morgan, and we'll get to know more about her and her vision for the volleyball program here at ICC. Don't forget, you can keep up with everything ICC by following Itawamba CC. That's all one word, Itawamba CC, and Let's Go ICC. Once again, all one word, Let's Go ICC on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Of course, you can always visit iccms.edu and letsgoicc.com. Now let's take a look at what's coming up at ICC, being brought to you by our friends at Little Caesars.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza.
All right, it's going on today, and it'll go on again Friday, July 26th. That's the Farmers Market, which will be on the campus at the Cypress Pavilion next to the Davis Event Center. Now, that happens each Tuesday and Friday throughout the rest of the month and throughout the second week of August, so you want to go out and check that out there. On Sunday, August 11th, it'll be move-in day on campus. Sophomores can start moving in at 8 a.m., while freshmen can move in starting at 1 p.m. There'll also be a movie night that night at the Fine Arts Auditorium here on the Fulton campus, starting at 6:30, and that's going to be part of the 2019 Welcome Week. You can find out more about the Welcome Week by following Get Involved ICC, all one word, Get Involved ICC on Instagram. Monday, August the 12th, classes begin. Now, if you or a family member or even a friend are attending classes here at ICC, and you might be a little unsure where some of your classes are located, we'll have individuals around all three of our locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden to help you find your class or classes. And we'll also have donuts and coffee available that morning for those that might be interested in a free meal as you go to class. Student Activities will also be hosting a snow cone cool-down starting at noon outside the Student Support Center on the Tupelo campus, and the Wesley Foundation will host its Burgers and Blues event at the Crane Pavilion near the Student Activities building starting at 5 p.m. on the Fulton campus. Tuesday, August the 13th, Welcome Week continues. Breakfast for students at the Belden Center starting at 7:30. The Wesley Foundation will host their Burgers and Blues, this time on the Tupelo campus. That'll be from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. At the Pavilion. And then on the Fulton campus, ICC President Dr. Jay Allen will host a Welcome Home Cookout at his house starting at 5 p.m. And then the ICC BSU will host one of its biggest events of the year. That's the ICC BSU Water Party starting at 7:07 at the ICC Intramural Field, which is located near the ICC softball complex. Keyword in that whole part right there, ICC. There'll be a lot more going on during Welcome Week. Again, follow Get Involved ICC, all one word, Get Involved ICC on Instagram, or you can find the calendar of events on the homepage of iccms.edu. Another big event coming up that week will be the ICC Soccer Meet the Indians on Saturday, August the 17th. Now, it's one of the both programs' biggest fundraisers of the year. It'll start with lunch at high noon. You'll get to meet the players. They'll have player introductions coming your way at 1 o'clock. Then the women's team will scrimmage against the alumni team. That'll be at 1:15 before concluding with the men's inter squad at 2:15. You can get tickets by calling Coach Strother or Coach Sullivan at 862-8124. That's 862-8124 or 862-8125, 862-8125. Of course, you can learn more at letsgoicc.com. Now, speaking of soccer, we recently released the 2019 schedules, and I had a chance to catch up with women's soccer coach David Strother and the defending North Division champion men's coach Mike Sullivan to talk about their schedules and take a sneak peek at their upcoming seasons. All right, David, season to be here before we know it. The schedule release came out. Just talk about your schedule coming up this next season.
Well, we're really excited about our upcoming schedule. We feel like it's probably the most challenging schedule I've had since I've been here as the head coach of Itawamba, going on my 5th season. So we start out with a top 10 opponent in the nation. I don't think they have that ranking yet, but they're certainly going to be that caliber with ASA out of Miami. And so we're excited about that opportunity to start out with good talent and see where we lead as the exhibition matches go on and lead into the regular season, because we know our North Division is going to be very tough. So we want to start out with a heavy schedule and see how we can maybe adjust as it gets going, and then make sure that our adjustments are where they need to be as we get going into our regular season.
Well, David, you got a good returning core of sophomores that helped lead you to the playoffs last year, and then a good recruiting class coming in as well. Just talk about next year's squad.
Yeah, so we're really excited about our squad that we have coming in. It's going to be a full roster, just like what it's been for the past 2 seasons. We really pride ourselves on having a full roster every single season. This incoming class is going to be 16 freshmen, and then we have 10 returning sophomores off of that. And so we feel like there's always a good balance with the understanding of our system and our formation of how we want to play with the returning sophomore class. But also with 16 coming in, we know that each one of them is going to contribute, just like all of our freshmen always do. And so we're really excited about the opportunities that we have to mesh and gel during preseason and really figure out what positions are going to be the best opportunities for all of our incoming players as well as our returning players.
Well, Sully released the soccer schedule this week. Pretty tough schedule as always. Just talk about the quick overview of the schedule.
Yeah, I mean, we're starting off with state champs, runners-up, some 4-year schools. I mean, we really want to test ourselves. I think that's the best way to do things. We've got a great returning class coming back, a great recruiting freshman class coming in. So I'm excited. I think we're going to test ourselves early, find out where we're weak, and then try and improve upon those things before we start division play.
All right, let's talk about getting ready for the preseason. Not reporting early this year, but how is that going to change things up for you guys?
Well, we'll come in August the 4th, and then we'll play about a week or 8 or 9 days later. So, it's a learning process all the time, especially, with JUCO. You got these guys coming in pretty quick, and you play pretty quick, but we'll be ready. We're kind of used to this, so, I mean, with hopefully the sophomore leadership and some really strong freshmen coming in, some new international players. I mean, we're looking to hopefully try and three-peat again.
Be sure to visit the award-winning letsgoicc.com to see full schedules for both the Lady Indians and Indians soccer teams. Also, the football schedule is up on the website as well. When we come back, we'll talk with Mandy Miller about some of the opportunities still available to sign up for classes here at ICC. So stay tuned for more of the ICC Hour here on Super Talk Mississippi. Thinking about going to college? Good news. It's not too late to sign up for classes at Itawamba Community College. Apply for ICC's Adult Learner Scholarships, and don't forget about our new Mississippi Work Scholarships for our career education programs. Who knows? You may already have college paid for. Find out more by calling 862-8000 or emailing eadvisor@iccms.edu. Registration is open now, and classes start August the 12th, so sign up today. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef.
No, corn-fed.
On the grill.
Now, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare.
Gotta be well done.
Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkey's for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with a Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
Today, you are connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected, which is easy with convenient locations in your community. Understanding that sometimes you need to speak to real people with real answers. Banking partners with the services you desire, who understand how you want to bank. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Itawamba Community College is now offering 3-day weekends. You can be one of the first to take advantage of a compact course schedule with a majority of classes offered Monday through Thursday. Let us customize your education to fit your needs. Become a part of the ICC family and apply today at apply.iccms.edu. ICC, the best start here.
And welcome back to the ICC Hour as we step inside this ICC Spotlight being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. And we're talking with the Mandy Miller, the director of the Tupelo campus and advising. And Mandy, thank you for taking time out of your day to talk to us. I know this time of year for you guys is crazy busy, but registration, it's still open, running strong right now.
Yes.
I know a lot of people tend to think this time of year, well, it's too late, but it's not too late to sign up for classes here at ICC.
No, like you said, it is a crazy busy time of year, but we're never too busy to help out students that want to attend ICC and come back to school. So definitely not too late to register. I know some people think that since orientations have now closed that it is, but no, we want students to come in whether they are 18, 19, or 30 or 40. We want them to come in and visit with us.
Now, we have a lot of unique opportunities when it comes to scholarships, and we got Emily coming in a little bit later today to talk about those, so we'll talk about those with Emily Tucker. So when we talk about we want those people, we're actually extending some hours to kind of accommodate those that may have to work and can't necessarily get here during office hours.
Yes, on the week of July 29th, through August the 1st, we'll be extending our hours to 6 o'clock p.m. It won't only be just our academic advisors, it'll also be our financial aid. If you have financial aid questions concerning your FAFSA, if you have or have not submitted it, they'll be there to answer that. Also, scholarship questions can be answered. And then also our admissions office will be there, so that if you do need to apply and you have not made application yet, they'll be there to serve you too.
And that's kind of big because people can get kind of anxious whenever it comes to the whole process of getting signed up for college.
They can.
And that's one thing I've noticed. Of course, I don't do it as much as you guys do, but on the outside looking in, we do try to make that process as, for lack of better words, painless as possible.
We do, and we have people in place that really want to assist individuals and make sure that when they leave ICC, that they feel great about what they've accomplished that day. And so our admissions office will sit down with them and get their application in online, and then from there they'll bring them to an advisor, and from that advisor they'll take them to financial aid. We really try to not handhold them, but just take them through the process. Yeah. So like I said, it is painless. That was great. It was a great idea.
Well, and I've referenced this in with Dr. Hab in a previous show. Whenever I went to Mississippi State, just a few years ago.
Just like me.
Yeah. Just a few years ago. They literally set a newspaper down in front of me that had codes for every class, gave me a phone, said, good luck.
Right.
That's how and of course, me coming out of Calhoun Academy, graduated with 23, going straight to Mississippi State, you can imagine how well that worked out. But, to me, that's just a big thing here at ICC is we want to help you and be part of your success. We don't necessarily say, oh, you're here. We're engaged and we reach out and try to make this easy.
Right. I think advising is very important, of course. And, when you sit down with that academic advisor, it's not just about picking classes. Mm-hmm. It's about you reaching your career goals. What do you want to do with college? Where do you see yourself in 2 years? Especially with a non-traditional student, I try to treat them like I would my own child too, and know that if they're coming back now, it's for a reason, and they really are focused. They're very goal-oriented. So we need to take that time at least and have a discussion and questions and see what's the best fit for them.
Absolutely. I think that's a great way to describe it, because that's the way everybody is. And when we talk about people or talk to people that's left ICC, it does have that family environment, because these kids are your kids.
Right, they really are. It doesn't matter what age, I just want them to be, and that's kind of our philosophy, treated with respect.
Yes.
They have earned that. They need to be treated with respect, and so that's what we do. We respect them and what they want to do with their life and their career, and we help them move forward. And so that's why I said it's so important about the advising. And like we said earlier, that July 29th through August 1st, we'll be there till 6 o'clock, especially for the working professionals that are out there that do want to take a class or two. It's so many opportunities now too. You have the traditional setting, but you can get a degree online.
Yes.
An academic degree, and then we have specific career and technical programs that are completely online that put you directly into the workforce. And so, they can come in and sit down and we'll discuss those with them.
And I think that's one thing, and we'll touch on a little bit more later on with Emily, the career education. That's where it's at right now. There are people coming to us saying, hey, let us know when people get out of this class. We need workers.
Yes.
And it's not the career tech, as it used to be called, but career ed. It's not what people think it is.
No, it's not.
It's you can almost leave, or you can leave in 2 years and have a really good paying job in a really good environment. When in some years, you've gone to classes for 4 years. And you may spend another 4 years looking for a job. So this is where it's at right now, and all that's in case of our Belden Center.
Right, it is. And that, like you said, career education now, the terminology has definitely changed and evolved. And there are opportunities because you are being equipped with a skill set that allows you to go directly into that workforce. So definitely, as far as the job goes, you're right. I think it's 7 and 10 jobs that are available that are dealing with the career education.
And I know the other day I was talking with somebody at WCBI, and he was like, I was talking to this guy in Louisville, and he was talking about how he needed welders. And he was like, why don't you go check ICC? They have that program, and he didn't know about it.
Right.
And so I think he said he actually immediately called and looked up, said, hey, I'm looking for 11 welders.
Right.
So, those are the type of opportunities that people may not know about.
They don't. And then like on our website, for instance, under iccms.edu, you can look under programs of study, and we actually have it broken down to academic programs, which means that you can transfer out to a senior college. We have our health science programs, which is considered career education too. And then we actually have our career technical programs listed on there, and they're broken down. And it gives great information on those, and even talks to them about the program of study, and gives them the program director's contact information so that they can go and meet with them too.
All right, well, let's get back to enrolling.
Okay.
All right, let's just break it down step by step. What does, me, so you have to maybe break out some crayons to explain something to me every once in a while. So take me through the steps of what I have to do to enroll at ICC.
Well, if you want to enroll at ICC, all you have to do is log into the website and go to apply.iccms.edu, and you will need to create an account if you don't have one, and just have access to an email address right away. And so from there, once you get the application completed, you can actually come on in and talk to someone at that point in time. Or contact us. I know that with the schedule, individuals are really busy these days, especially if you have a family. So you also can contact us through the e-advisor. It's eadvisor@iccms.edu. It's our email, and we can answer questions from there. But once that application is done, then you get information back saying what we lack. Could be a high school transcript, could be your GED transcript. Just kind of depends on what level of education you have completed.
And I know some people, they again get anxious when it comes to filling stuff out online, but our TIS department, Stephen West and those guys, they have made this easy.
Yes,
It's
you
so
cannot
easy.
say enough about Stephen West and Alan Coleman and their whole crew, because they really have gone above and beyond, because really all of that, once you apply online, then you can go back in and sign in, and you have access to, for housing, you have access to our financial aid, and the financial aid will directly link you to the FAFSA website there. So, and all of this is at no cost.
Yes,
Too. There's no application fee. All you have to do is apply. It is that simple.
And again, that website, apply.iccms.edu. All right, so I've applied, I'm coming to ICC, now I need to get advised. How does that work?
They can either come to campus, okay, and we will sit down with them one-on-one. We have plenty of counselors available. And if you can't do that, because again, if you have a conflict in your schedule, we have the email with the e-advisor.
Mm-hmm. And then that's kind of a good thing, because that's what we do at ICC. We want you to be successful. So if you can't be here, we still offer that opportunity. It might take a little bit longer than working in person, maybe not, but if you can't be here, we still want to get you and help you be successful.
Right, and even we'll talk to you over the phone too.
Yeah.
And I should say that too. You can call 620-5000, and that is our call center. They can answer a wealth of questions for you too, just by calling that number, and then they can get you to a counselor too. So we can do it by phone too. We have that too. Sometimes individuals will email me, for instance, and say, can you please call me? I'm free at this time.
Yeah.
And then that's what we'll do, is we'll just call them back and have a discussion over the phone.
Awesome. And then classes, traditional classes start August 12th.
Yes.
Online classes begin August 26th. It sounds like a long way away, but
It'll be here before you know it.
we're at the end of July, and it feels like February was just last week. So very important to go ahead and kind of jump on that now.
It is very important. And I would like to say something too about online classes.
Yeah.
I know that sometimes individuals are unsure of what that means and what that entails. So I would encourage them that we do have online opportunities, and that you can actually come to our e-learning department, into our proctoring lab, and there are proctors there that will take you step by step through what you need to do to get into your online class, where your digital content is, because from day one, your book's there and everything. So if you're apprehensive about doing the online route, don't be. We have plenty of resources on campus that can help you.
And we're talking to Mandy Miller, the director of the Tupelo campus, and advising, talking about signing up for classes here at ICC. Still got plenty of time to do that, so don't feel like you can't sign up for classes right now. Mandy, we're in the last few minutes here. Is there anything that you can think of that, that you maybe see a lot of people don't think about when they do come to sign up for classes, that might, help them maybe speed things up or make it a little bit smoother for them?
If they go ahead and make application and apply online, that does speed it up just a little bit. But if you just need to come in and talk and figure out if it is the right time for you, that's what we're here for. We do not want to make it difficult.
Right.
It's just like I said, we want you to come in and we can help you make that decision. And like I said earlier too, it's our job to help you be successful at ICC.
Awesome. Well, we're going to talk a little bit later in the show to Emily Tucker about some of the scholarships that are available. Who knows? You may already have school paid for, don't even know it yet. That's the cool thing about it.
That is very true. I love to see students whenever you say, well, you have this scholarship, so you don't have to worry about paying for but just a minimal cost. So it's great.
Absolutely. Well, Mandy, thank you for talking to us. I know we'll probably reach out to you multiple times throughout the year, especially whenever the next semester starts rolling around. Any final thoughts before we let you out of here?
No, I just hope that we get to see you over at ICC. Come register for classes.
We'll be back with more of the ICC Hour here on Super Talk Mississippi right after this.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Thinking about going to college? Good news. It's not too late to sign up for classes at Itawamba Community College. Apply for ICC's Adult Learner Scholarships, and don't forget about our new Mississippi Works Scholarships for our career education programs. Who knows? You may already have college paid for. Find out more by calling 862-8000 or emailing eadvisor@iccms.edu. Registration is open now and classes start August the 12th, so sign up today. Itawamba Community College. The best start here. And welcome back to the ICC Hour here on Super Talk Mississippi. Now we're talking with Emily Tucker, the recruitment coordinator and advisor here at ICC. Emily, crazy time of year, so I appreciate you taking time out of your day to come talk to us.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Well, we got a lot to talk about today, and for people that are looking for maybe ways to pay for college, are going to love this segment because you got 3 interesting ways to help people pay for college, or maybe even pay for their entire college. And one of them is a brand new program started in July, the Mississippi Works CTE Scholars Program. Tell us a little bit of overview on that.
So this is a statewide program available to students who are admitted into a community college at Mississippi. They do have to be enrolled in an approved career technical program. In addition to that, they do have to apply for federal financial aid and state of Mississippi aid. If they have applied for those, and if those are not enough to cover their tuition, the CTE Scholars Program can cover the remaining balance of their tuition, but students do have to be enrolled as a full-time student in that approved career tech program.
All right, so when you say federal and state, that's FAFSA and MTAG, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, for those that, people like me, that's like, hold on. Oh, okay, I know what that is. All right, so you say you have to be an approved program. So this is going to focus on certain programs, maybe certain sectors of our career education?
That's right. It's in an effort to meet the workforce demands of the state. So the program is focusing on allied health programs, manufacturing, transportation and logistics, and information technology.
All right. So what can you expand on those a little bit, or maybe just tell the people more about that?
Sure. Allied health, that covers practical nursing, paramedic, radiologic technology, public health technology, information technology, physical therapy assistant, occupational therapy assistant, respiratory care. Then manufacturing, that's going to be our programs like electrical technology, precision manufacturing and machining technology, and industrial maintenance technology. And then we also have logistics and transportation, automotive technology, diesel collision, and then we have information technology where we have computer programming and computer networking.
And these are all jobs that are in high demand right now.
That's right.
And it's kind of, over the years, have kind of shifted from what people look at as kind of, and I hate to say this, but kind of dirty, dingy jobs. And now this is pretty good money that you can get in 2 years.
That's right. Industries, employers are wanting skilled workers, and that's exactly what our students are getting in these programs. They're learning a skill, they're getting a credential to help them be someone who's doing more of the logistics, more of the computer programming, or in health science, they're learning a skill, manufacturing, transportation, and information technology. They're learning more of the robotics, the manufacturing, the computer programming part. So it's not something that you can just go right into, but we actually need to teach you a skill for that.
Right. And of course, this goes on with the Belden Center. And you talk about the robotics and that type of stuff. It blows my mind to see just what we have here at ICC at the Belden Center to train these people, because I mean they're getting, for a lack of a better word, world-class training at the Belden Center.
That's exactly right. They're getting world-class training on some of the robots that they would see actually in an industry, in one of our local manufacturers, or getting training on some of those type robots. But also we have programs on our Tupelo campuses on the transportation side, information technology, and health sciences. So students who are enrolling in one of these programs can attend Belden, Tupelo, or an online program.
Awesome. And of course, we talked about it a few weeks ago, or maybe on last week's show. We had that partnership with Toyota Mississippi where they donated 20 Corollas. So they're investing in this. So
that's right.
Companies that come in and invest in them, they know that they're going to want you coming out of these programs. So that has to make you feel good, because a lot of times some people may spend 4 years in getting a degree, but another 4 years looking for a job. This is people that are like, hey, get this degree. We want you to come work for us.
Right, and it's such a high demand that the state of Mississippi, they're putting money into this program, and it's even for people who want a career change. Even if you already have a degree, you can enroll in the CTE Scholars Program. And once you're enrolled in one of these career technical programs, you're eligible for it for 2 years, however long it takes to complete the program in the amount of hours that's in the curriculum. And so even those who already have a degree, you can apply for this CTE Scholarship and enroll in one of our programs.
All right, so if they wanted to find out more or maybe apply for that, how do they go about doing that?
Once you go online to apply for admission to ICC, the CTE Scholars Program application will be under the Financial Aid tab. So you apply for admission, and then you'll click on the Financial Aid tab, and you'll have the opportunity to apply for it if you're enrolling in one of those programs that have been approved.
Awesome. And of course, as she's already mentioned, you want to have to also apply for MTAG and FAFSA as well. Well, that's just one of the things, and that's a awesome thing to offer.
Right.
Another one is this Complete to Compete,
Right.
also known as C2C, correct? Tell us a little bit more about that.
That is another program that's through the state of Mississippi, another way that we are reaching out to adults who started school years ago, completed some courses but never graduated.
Right.
So we're wanting them to come back to school, get a degree to help the economy of our state.
Yes.
Industries want more skilled workforce, so we need to get more Mississippians with a degree. So students who apply for this grant, it is another one where you have to apply for FAFSA and MTAG first, but the Complete to Compete grant is worth $500 each semester until you finish your degree. You do have to be continuously enrolled, because we don't want you to stop again. We want you to stay enrolled until you get a degree. But it's for Mississippi residents 21 or older who have not been in college for the previous 2 years, and you have completed at least 12 hours, but you never graduated.
Right. And again, I'm assuming the same way to find out about that. You go to iccms.edu, apply, and
well, actually, for this one, there's a separate website, msc2c.org.
Okay.
You go to that website, fill out a survey, and then at the end of the survey, you will have to select associate's degree in ICC, and then your information comes directly to me. But for any of these programs, students can contact me directly if they have questions, but you do have to go to msc2c.org to apply for the Complete to Compete grant.
I like that. You repeated it. I was going to do it. But yes, that's msc2c.org for more information there. $500 semester. A lot of people may hear that and be like, oh, that's not a lot. Tuition at ICC don't cost a lot. So that's, I believe, nearly half. Maybe, I don't know.
And it depends on how many classes they enroll in.
Okay.
But for this program, you could take one course or you could take a full semester, full-time load. It's really up to you, but you're still eligible for the $500 grant.
Okay, so it's flexible then. So you don't have to necessarily have that full load like you do for the CTE.
That's correct.
Okay, so that in part really helps out those people that are looking to come back because they may have a job. They if not have a job, they've got a family. So this Complete to Compete is really, really family, personal, and just flexible friendly.
That's right. I mean, we're wanting people to come back and finish what they started, and this is a great way to help them do that. That also helps our state by having a more educated workforce.
And another one, the Adult Learner Scholarship. This is a big scholarship that a lot of people are able to take advantage of. Deadline, we believe, on that one is August 26th, but talk about this Adult Learner Scholarship.
Now this is ICC's effort to get more adults back in school. So the requirements are similar to C2C. You must be a Mississippi resident, but this one 23 or older, not in college for the previous 2 years. Also for this one, you have to enroll in at least 6 hours. But if you are enrolled part-time, at least 6 hours is worth $250 for your first 2 semesters back. If you're a full-time student, it's $500 for your first 2 semesters back.
Okay, so we talk about that, and once again, you said now, are these, say somebody's available to get all 3 of these, are these stackable?
Yes, these are. Now, the CTE scholars, you have to apply for the federal aid,
Right.
FAFSA, and MTAG first. Now, if those completely cover your tuition, then
Then
you
you got
won't,
nothing to worry
you
about.
won't get the
Yeah.
CTE scholars. And then for the complete to compete and adult learner, you have to be an adult for those. But they are stackable. We do have a lot of students that get both the complete to compete grant and the adult learner scholarship.
So in theory, you can get paid to go to school?
Yes.
So, I mean, why not take advantage of something like that? That's
Exactly.
big. All right, so you said complete to compete. That's 21 and older, correct?
That's correct.
And you have to be a Mississippi resident.
Yes.
And then with the adult learner scholarship, it's 23 or older,
23 or
Mississippi
older.
resident, and had to have been out of school for 2 years?
Yes, and complete to compete the same. Out
Okay.
of school for at least 2 years.
Okay. All right. And why is it important for us to reach out to those individuals?
Well, I think that that's part of our mission as a community college to be convenient for someone that maybe has a family, has a job, that can't travel an hour or so to go to class, but we're convenient for them as far as our location, but also we're really trying to reach out to them and help them come back. And sometimes financial resources, paying for college, is one of those barriers to coming back. So these scholarships are a way to let them know, hey, we're here to help you. We want you to achieve this goal because it not only benefits you, but it benefits our state by having more skilled workers. It gets more industries to come here, bring more jobs. So we're all really trying to work together.
Yeah, so it's basically investing in yourself to invest in the state.
That's right.
We're talking with Emily Tucker, the recruitment coordinator and advisor. Her office is on the Belden Center. If you are ever out there at the Belden Center and need to talk to somebody, I know Emily will be more than happy to help you out there. So is there anything that we missed on this that people may need to know, or maybe just recap where they can go to find out more?
It's definitely not too late. If you're wanting to start this August, the fall semester, please know that it's not too late. Feel free to reach out to me at 662-407-1537 or email me at ectucker, ectucker at iccms.edu. But there is still time to apply for admission and make a class schedule and apply for one of these great financial opportunities to help you pay for college.
Absolutely. And just on a personal note, you're not going to find anybody better than Emily to help you out on this. One of the nicest people on campus. We got a lot of nice people, so that's saying a lot as well. So
I'm grateful to be here and definitely grateful to have the opportunity to help people reach their goals.
Absolutely. And I know that has to be a big time rewarding job in your sense whenever you see those people reach those goals.
Definitely.
Well, Emily, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to talk to us. We'll probably revisit with you multiple times on the show. And any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Go Indians.
Absolutely. We'll be back with more of the ICC Hour here on Super Talk Mississippi.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza.
Today, you're connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected, which is easy with convenient locations in your community. Understanding that sometimes you need to speak to real people with real answers. Banking partners with the services you desire, who understand how you want to bank. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef.
No, corn-fed.
On the grill.
Now, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare.
Gotta be well done.
Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with a Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
Thinking about going to college? Good news. It's not too late to sign up for classes at Itawamba Community College. Apply for ICC's Adult Learner Scholarships, and don't forget about our new Mississippi Works Scholarships for our career education programs. Who knows? You may already have college paid for. Find out more by calling 862-8000 or emailing eadvisor@iccms.edu. Registration is open now and classes start August the 12th, so sign up today. Itawamba Community College, the best start here. And welcome back to the ICC Hour as we step inside this ICC Spotlight being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. And we're going to play Get to Know You as we've got Coach Morgan, Coach Priscilla Morgan, the first and new women's volleyball coach here at ICC. And Coach Morgan, first off, thank you for joining us this morning.
I am so excited to be here. I'm officially here, but I'm not even officially started yet on paper. But I'm excited about being here today.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, your background with volleyball, and a little bit more.
Sure. That's kind of a hard question, Adam. I'm not going to lie. I'm originally from Alabama and very familiar with the state of Mississippi. Played collegiately at Belhaven University in Jackson, Mississippi. And then post-college, I actually didn't do any coaching. My husband worked in residence life, and so we kind of took our tour of the South, and he did a couple of residence life jobs and took us to Mississippi, Georgia, Florida. And then in 2010, through one of my previous coaches there at Belhaven, Julie Langford, she gave me an opportunity to give my first collegiate coaching position as an assistant coach. And ever since then, that's moved me around to about 4 or 5 different places, private schools, state schools, Division I, Division II. And I did that on purpose. I really wanted to grow as a coach, learned under about 4 or 5 different coaches. One of those stops is actually with Coach McRoberts, who is the coach at Ole Miss now. He was at Tulsa at the time, and so very blessed that I had the opportunity to learn under those coaches before becoming a head coach. Kind of rebuild a lot of programs, came in, it's kind of what my resume says. They weren't great, they needed a kind of a turnaround, made them better, and then kind of moved on. So I definitely have the background to start a program and get it lifted, but I'm very much looking forward to sticking around and seeing it all the way through. So.
Well, one thing that's got to be exciting for you is how much volleyball is growing in the area.
Absolutely.
And just the excitement, the buzz around it. So that's got to help you as a coach as well, just jump right in and hit the ground running.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's something that at the national coaching conventions, even at the national level, they're always talking about how to grow our game and add the sport and teach the sport. And definitely in places here in Mississippi. I've actually already emailed the commissioner that's over USA Volleyball here to let them know I'm here, and they were excited to hear about the program being added. And so it's definitely a big deal, especially in other parts of the country where actually they're cutting our sport.
Yeah.
So.
Well, one thing I got to tell you, be ready for a lot of emails, because I've already got a lot of emails asking when is it, when can I try out?
Right.
So let's talk about just from the ground up is where you're building the program. So
Yeah.
where are you going to start whenever it comes to building the volleyball program here at ICC?
Yeah, I think that's where my OCD skills are really going to come into play. I'm going to have a full calendar of events. But the biggest thing that I want to know, especially I want the community to know, if you're a high school coach, if you're a club coach, is that I want you to reach out to me. I want to come to you. I think that's the biggest way to make the biggest impact, because I don't think families fully understand in the state, like our sport, and I want to offer the greatest influence there. I feel like that's my responsibility as a collegiate coach, and especially with my background and the things I've learned. So check us up on our social media pages. I do the Twitter, I do the Facebook personally, so you'll be able to find me on there with all of our tags once it's on our website. And just reach out to me, and we'll be there, and I'll be in your gym, and all of our calendar events, like I said, will be online. So, but look for it right off the bat. Specifically, I know we'll offer 2 different tryout dates within our rules, and that will be like one late October, November, and then we'll do another one in the spring.
Okay, well, as I said, this is kind of an impromptu because we're getting everything ready. But what would be your first number one goal as a coach to get the things rolling?
Yeah, so I think there's primary positions that you have to go out and recruit, and then from there you fill it out around there. But it's just creating the vision, the culture. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter kind of at what school or university. They want to know who you are and what you're about, and if you're going to care about the student athlete and care about your daughters out there. And I want that to be known foremost. And there's 3 C's that I talk about all the time, and that's the classroom, that is the court and that's the community, and putting those things in priority. Being at some of my previous stops, it was very expensive schools, and so one thing I'm really excited about is being here at the junior college level. And I've recruited out of the junior college level across different states for many years. I was always kind of envious of those coaches out there, and so what we're going to do there is offer them a platform where they're not going to have to go into debt with school.
Yeah.
We're going to give them a great place to play, one of the best arenas in the state, in my opinion, and give them a great education and move them on. And if they don't want to go on to a 4-year, that's fine. They can go ahead and enter the workforce, or they can go ahead and move and transfer on to one of those 4-year institutions. So I think it's all about that, and just letting them know that we care about it. I mean, I'm going to be establishing a lot of things to let the community and people know about those things.
Well, one of the unique things is, and maybe even an advantage for you is, we're not starting in the 2019. We're competitive in 2020. Right. So that gives you kind of a year to see the lay of the land,
right?
See the college get adjusted. A lot of times as a head coach, you don't get that. So just talk about that advantage.
I'm actually really excited that it's a blank canvas, because in some of my previous stops, if the volleyball has been bad for such a long time, it's really hard to kind of zap it and kind of revive it. And but Dr. Allen is great. His daughter actually plays volleyball. I think I taught more shop with Dr. Allen with volleyball on my interview than I probably did with most Coach Ball or Mr. Boggs. But you know, we have no volleyballs right now. We don't have any T-shirts. We don't have a pole system. So it's really exciting to be able to come in here in day one, like create every step about how it looks and how we present it.
All right, and then let's just talk about what drew you to ICC.
Oh my goodness. There's so many boxes here that it checked off for me. I'm definitely at the point in my career where I'm looking for a quality of life situation where the leadership wants excellence, and I was probably drawn first to the leadership here and getting to know everyone and their vision, because I hold leaders in very high standards. And then the location, the opportunity to be closer to my family that's back in Alabama. I've missed out on a lot of life, so I'm looking forward to that. Mentioned it before, I never felt good as a college coach asking student athletes and their families to come so much out of pocket in order to play. So knowing that we're affordable and we're going to be able to set them up good for life post their collegiate playing career. So a lot of those pieces just kind of came together, and the love in the community here, that's something that you can't fake. And when I stepped on campus, I mentally felt that. Even though it was the summer, not a lot of people, the ones that I did feel it from. So I'm really hoping that this will be somewhere that I'll be for a really long time, and build and grow the game in an area that needs it, you know. And I just feel like there's a purpose and time for everything, and I feel like this is mine.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, before I let you go, just kind of give you an opportunity to put a recruiting pitch out there for those that might be listening, or maybe even those that may not have a kid that could play but may be interested in helping or supporting the volleyball program. Just sort of let them know what your vision is and how they can do that.
Absolutely. So like I said, we're going to have a questionnaire up on the website. That's probably the best thing. That's going to have a lot of information that's going to help me get in touch with you, and start there. Please start there so that I have all your contact information and I'll be in touch. My email is up and live, so that's good. And then from there, I'm just going to start offering preview days. Like I said, I want to go and create regional meet and greets, kind of like a coaching caravan out in the community. So I'd like to set that up. If you're a high school coach and you want to set that up with me, please let me know. I'd be happy to come see you. And I'll be out at the high school games, obviously recruiting them. So if you want to see, if you want me to see you play, please email me that information and like a high school schedule. So from there, it's just about finding the right fit and measure. And I know that we have some athletes here. I'm kind of piggybacking off of a lot of other good people in our volleyball community that's been doing the work here. And I'm just really looking forward to just coming alongside them.
Well, Coach, we look forward to the growth of the program, and then starting in 2020 and making history along the side with you.
Yeah, I'm all about making history. So I guess that's my pitch too. If you want to make history, you come on out to ICC and roll with the tribe.
Absolutely. Well, that's Coach Priscilla Morgan, the new and first ever volleyball coach here at ICC. We'll be back with more of the ICC Hour right after this on Super Talk Mississippi.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza.
Itawamba Community College is now offering 3-day weekends. You can be one of the first to take advantage of a compact course schedule with a majority of classes offered Monday through Thursday. Let us customize your education to fit your needs. Become a part of the ICC family and apply today at apply.iccms.edu. ICC, the best start here.
And that's going to do it for this week's edition of the ICC Hour. Join us each Tuesday at 9 a.m. to learn more about Itawamba Community College, including some of our unique offerings and opportunities, along with meeting some of the great people that are part of the ICC family from all 3 of our locations. Of course, those locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden. For more information on how you can become part of the ICC family, visit iccms.edu. And don't forget, it's not too late to sign up for classes for the upcoming fall semester here at ICC. And as you just heard on the show, we have a lot of great scholarship opportunities still available for our adult learners. Again, you can visit iccms.edu to learn more about that. Or if you want to go ahead and start that application process, do so by visiting apply.iccms.edu. That's apply.iccms.edu. I want to say a special thanks to Mandy Miller, Emily Tucker, and Coach Priscilla Morgan for being a part of this morning's show. We'll have Mandy back next week to talk about some more of the open registration dates that are coming up in August. And we'll also learn more about the newly created Archery Club when Coach Michael Nanny stops by to talk with us next week. This has been ICC Sports Information Director and Director of Media Relations, Adam Gore. Thanks for joining us this morning. Have a blessed day. And as always, Roll Tribe.
Today, you are connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected, which is easy with convenient locations in your community. Understanding that sometimes you need to speak to real people with real answers. Banking partners with the services you desire, who understand how you want to bank. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Thinking about going to college? Good news. It's not too late to sign up for classes at Itawamba Community College. Apply for ICC's Adult Learner Scholarships, and don't forget about our new Mississippi Works Scholarships for our career education programs. Who knows? You may already have college paid for. Find out more by calling 862-8000 or emailing eadvisor@iccms.edu. Registration is open now and classes start August the 12th, so sign up today. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.